Hello guys, Dhananjay here and welcome back to a new video. So I have the Samsung Galaxy M42, one of the cheapest 5G phone available by Samsung as of shooting this video. In this video, we'll talk about all the factors that this device has, pros, cons, everything without wasting any time. Let's get started. First of all, let's talk about the processor because that's the most important part as it enables 5G on the device. That's the Snapdragon's 750G processor. This processor is also present on Mi 10i, which is a competitive device of M42, and it is also priced about 20,000 rupees. MRP on Amazon of M42 is 22,000 rupees. There is a 1,000 rupees coupon right now, which will bring it down to 21,000 rupees. You can use some bank code and it may come down to 19,000 rupees depending on when you are planning to buy this device. But when it comes to Snapdragon 750G processor on this device, I feel like it runs fine, no issues as such, but the software optimization can be improved even further, and I will say that for the Mi 10i as well, because 750G processor I feel has a lot of potential in it which needs to be unlocked with better optimization. One of the other things because of which we felt that performance was not so good earlier was because we use 120 Hz or 90 Hz screen literally on almost all the smartphones that we are using right now. Even our monitors are 144 Hz refresh rate now, and this is a 60 Hz phone. So when you switch from 120 Hz to 60 Hz, everything feels slow, whereas it's not really slow, it's just a lower refresh rate panel. That's what happened to us when we started using it, only to later realize, oh yeah, this is 60 Hz, that's why it feels little bit like this. But 60 Hz screen, overall the performance is decent on Galaxy M42 in our initial impressions. Next up, we are going to talk about the 5000 mAh battery part, which will obviously be able to get you through one single day, but the device comes with 15 watt fast charger inside the box. 15 watt is not really a huge fast charging. Samsung also has 25 watt fast charging, but it does not support on the M42. So charging will take about 2 hours on this particular device. Dual SIM card slot is present on this device, and when it comes to 4G, yes, dual 4G, dual VoLTE is supported on the device, but when it comes to 5G, you can use 5G plus 4G SIMs on this device. Now talking about 5G, is 5G available in India right now? Obviously it's not. When will it be available? You don't know, I don't know, no one knows when it will come out. So buying 5G phone in 2021, does it make a sense? It's difficult to answer, because what if 5G comes in like in 6 months, then you will be like, Dhananjay, तूने बोला था कि 5G phone मत ले, लेकिन 6 month में आ गया, अभी मैं 4G phone के साथ हूँ. It's like it may come in 6 months, it may come in couple of years, who knows. But I can definitely say one thing, M42 is the device right now at 22,000 rupees, which offers 5G by Samsung. But I'm sure Samsung will launch another M series, A series or some other device at 15 to 20,000 rupees price point in few months, which may have better performance, which may have better band support, which may even have better display. You never know. So better phone may launch in 6 or 9 months, then that's probably gonna happen. So if you want to buy a 5G phone only, then maybe wait for another phone. But if you are someone who wants to buy a 5G phone now only, then maybe think about the M42. Next up, we are going to talk about the 48 megapixel camera sensor on this device, and obviously it was really good, performed really good, and I was expecting the camera to be good, and it performed good. I will just click another selfie sample right now over here, and there you go. I just clicked it, and this is how the selfie sample looks. You can see all the details on my face are there. I turned off the beauty mode earlier, by the way, just in case if you're wondering. I do look like this. By the way, if we focus on the monitor which is present on the background, then the colors are preserved over there. The wall looks how it looks in this camera as well. So when it comes to software processing, not just for the front facing camera, but even for the rear facing camera, the device performed really good, and that's at the price tag of 22,000 rupees. Even though Mi 10i may come with 108 megapixel camera, when it comes to software processing, I would say M42 does perform good over there. When it comes to details, obviously 108 megapixel camera is going to perform better. 108 megapixel camera actually performs better than 64 megapixel. I mean, obviously that's the number, but still you get my point. When it comes to details, 108 megapixel camera will perform better. When it comes to color science as such, M42 is not behind by any means. It also has great color science, great dynamic range in my opinion. So if you're planning to buy M42 and your camera is your priority, then it has good camera. Next up, we are going to talk about the USB Type-C port which is present here. USB Type-C cable is included inside the box itself. The device comes with a headphone jack, which is always a good thing to see. Next up, we are going to talk about the display, which is probably the biggest talking point of this device. Samsung created such a good device, great processor, good battery life, decent charging solution, I would say. But the display is a 720p Super AMOLED screen. I know it's a Super AMOLED screen. The colors are great, viewing angles are great. The maximum brightness possible, I'll just do that, is really high. If I in front of the in camera, it is overexposed because it's too high. That's what I'm saying. The display quality is good, but the display resolution is 720p. As soon as you boot up the device, you will be able to see pixels on the Samsung logo. If I look at the device right now, 100% of the times I will be able to differentiate between a 1080p screen and a 720p screen. Not just that, the device starts at 20 to 22,000 rupees, and at this particular price point, other than iPhones, some iPhones, there is no other device which comes with 720p resolution in 2021 or even in 2020. So that was quite weird, because if I feel like Samsung would have been like, अगर 1080p दे देते इसमें, then A52, A72, F62, बहुत सारे ऐसे devices है जिनका क्या होता फिर. Then people would have been like 5G phone है, because the processor 750G is actually very good. It's better than 730G processor, and there are so many other things. Then people would have been like M42 ही लेंगे, बाकी कोई device नहीं लेंगे. But then could Samsung have added 1080p LCD 90Hz refresh rate panel instead of going with a low refresh rate 720p Super AMOLED screen? Because 720p in 2021 is something which is little bit difficult to justify. And if I'm suggesting M42 to someone, then I'll be like 720p screen, I remember that. And if they are using 1080p screen right now, then moving from a 1080p screen to a 720p screen is going to be even more difficult in my opinion. So do remember that if you're planning to buy the Galaxy M42. Obviously the colors and all are great, but resolution is more important in my opinion. Next up, we are going to talk about the build quality. The device is completely made out of plastic. The sides are plastic. The back panel is plastic. The back panel does look like glass, but the thing with Samsung's plasticky back panels is that they do look great. They are looking great on camera right now in the B-rolls, but when you use it without a case, it will get scratches easily. So use a case if possible, and if you do not want to get scratches on the back panel of your device, and if you want to keep it looking new, then use the case which is provided inside the box itself. Oh wait, there is no case inside the box. You will have to buy it separately. Unlike Xiaomi Mi 11X or Mi 11X Pro, which are high budget devices, this one comes with inbuilt fingerprint sensor because it has Super AMOLED screen, and the fingerprint sensor works really good. As you can see, if I keep my finger, it gets unlocked pretty quickly. And there you go. When it comes to the software, the device comes with Android 11 out of the box, Samsung's One UI 3.0, that's surprisingly good. I mean, these are things which I was expecting M42 to have, but there are some things which are usually exclusive to flagships or A-series devices, such as Samsung Pay, full Samsung Pay support, NFC payment, or a couple of other things which are there on the Samsung Galaxy M42, which is a M series device. So if you were looking for those features in a budget device, because you have, let's say, a Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra or something, and you want a secondary device which also has those features, then M42 does that. And I guess that's pretty much it for this particular video. That's the video about M42. I think this would have been such a perfect device to recommend, and it would have been an instant recommendation. It's just that the display being 720p in 2021, it's really hard to justify, and at the price tag of 20 to 22,000 rupees, when you have devices with 1080p displays, maybe LCD panel but higher refresh rate panels. Then we also have Redmi Note 10 Pro and 10 Pro Max series of devices which have like some things which are much better as compared to Galaxy M42. If you're planning to buy the device, do let me know about that in the comment section box below. If you still have any more doubts, suggestions or queries regarding the Galaxy M42, let me know about that as well. I'll definitely answer your queries. And that's it. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it. And thank you guys. Thank you for watching.